Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life. So excited to be back with you all here on this Tuesday. We don't have the other two, but we're going to explain why coming up in a little bit. And I got to say, it's been a busy past few weeks for me after my big trip to Europe. I took a 10-day cruise, and I'm so happy to be back on the desk. So much traveling, so many great things to see, but so glad to be here home safe in the Northland, safe and sound. So hey, coming up today on Northern Life, I'll get to share all of those amazing photos and videos from my time on that big cruise, my first one ever, including all of the fun I had in Italy and Greece and Turkey. Plenty of videos and photos to share, plus some of the things I wish I knew before traveling around Europe. It was a lot of walking and a lot of public transportation, so get ready to see all those memories. And coming up later, Hunter's Blindfold is going to take me to the Duluth Depot where I got to relive some college memories dancing with the Minnesota Ballet. They even gave me some shoes to try out. They have a Halloween performance that is coming up later this week, and I get to see just how many moves I can remember. Not as flexible as I once was. But first, as you can tell, no Hunter today, and also no Briggs LaSavage, and that's because, ladies and gentlemen, Briggs LaSavage has officially welcomed her baby boy into this wonderful world. Back on Friday, she and her husband Matt said hello to little Mr. Wells here, weighing in at 7 pounds and 5 ounces. Incredibly cute. Briggs texted us the other day saying everybody is doing well and they are excited to get home. And I gotta say, Wells out there, you know, your mother is a wonderful person. She's gonna be a wonderful mother, as Matt as well too. He's gonna be a great dad, just two amazing people. And I am so excited as a coworker and as a friend to watch that family grow. So Wells, welcome to the world. We're happy to have you. And we're happy to have you here on this Northern Life episode. We got two great news stories to share with you all today. Our first one, start with that one. It's the fall season settling in nicely here in the area, and hunters are taking the time to go bow hunting. And recently, Hunter and I stopped by Custom Archery and Outdoors in Superior, Wisconsin to see what it's like to shoot a compound bow.
I think I can do this. Let's give it a shot.
Is this a compound bow?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, compound bow, meaning it's got wheels and cams and all kinds of fun stuff, right?
Cool.
So just drop that in through that little window.
Go through here?
Yep. And then
Okay.
push that all the way in, and then knock is gonna go between those two knots.
Oh, cool.
So that's what they call a D-loop.
D-loop.
Yep, so snap it all the way in.
Snick. Okay.
Hold that like that.
Yep, you're gonna put that onto here.
Like it could be 6
that-
And just flip the trigger finger.
There you go.
Right.
Yep, and then keep your finger behind the trigger.
That was
So
cool.
finger behind the trigger.
Behind the...
So you don't want to bump that trigger when you're
Oh,
drawing. Otherwise, you put them in the
Sure.
ceiling. Or,
You want your arm fully extended, right?
Yep.
Elbow up, and you're gonna draw back until like that first knuckle comes under your jaw,
Okay.
right?
keep going. It's gonna come all the way.
Oh,
There
man.
you go.
Whoa.
Boom, just like that.
Wow.
Right?
Where's the peep set?
Right here.
there. Okay.
Yep. So what you can see when you get back through here, you're gonna put around that green ring,
Okay.
and then that top green pin's gonna go on the X,
Okay.
and then we should be good to go.
Okay.
Whoa, jeez.
And I'll put the tip of your nose like right on that string.
Yep. So tip your nose. There you go. Go ahead and squeeze that one off.
Can you see through the peep?
I cannot yet.
The peep is right
Oh, I
there.
see.
I see it?
Yeah.
So put that top pin right on the X and then just start to squeeze. Whoa. Just like that.
That was cool. that was freaking cool.
Can I do one more?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Can I go higher? That is cool.
I thought it was gonna be so hard to pull that thing back, but when you do actually get it back, then it feels easy.
Yep, so that's the let off. Yep.
Brian's gonna hit it. For sure.
Love to hear the confidence from my teammate. Oh! Let's go. All right, Hunter.
Time to get us some elk. So what's the draw of this versus using a rifle?
Wow, this is a lot quieter, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. This is more up close and personal. There's guys that are out there hunting with the old traditional style bows still, recurves, longbows. I think the challenge is what gets me.
Oh, we're eating good. Eating good in the neighborhood. Wow. There we go.
Holy cow.
Well, let's do it.
Nice job.
Get some elk in our sight.
Nice.
Ready?
Holy
Let's
cow.
go out west and do a hunt.
I don't.
Nothing, right?
No.
I know it's a long way, but can we try shooting that dinosaur-looking thing?
Where's the kill zone of a dinosaur?
the dinosaurs out of Jurassic Park. It's up to me.
Ooh. Oh. Close. A little bit forward.
Was it high?
That was to the left, I
Just a little
think.
bit, yep. Just a little left.
Oh, but I hit it.
You got his trachea, though.
It is up to Keith and Shania to get the job done.
Oh, dun dun. Nice.
Well, we do just a $10 day fee to come shoot practice.
Oh!
We do a spot league, and then we do a 3D league in the winter. For the 3D league, it's $12 a week, and it's 14 weeks. And then the spot league is a 4-person team. The 3D league is a 2-person team, but the spot league is $10 a week.
Oh, there we go. There he is.
Dude. Nice.
Sick. Dinosaur daddy.
Dinosaur down.
That's cool.
Trophy in our house. Oh man, big thanks to Custom Archery and Outdoors. I'd never shot a bow before. I had taken an archery class as a kid way back in the day. Nothing like that. That was incredibly fun. And also, you don't even have to hunt to do some archery like that. So be sure to stop by Custom Archery Outdoors. If you want to try it for yourself, Randy and the team there off of Poplar Avenue in Superior, super knowledgeable, super kind, and super welcoming. And like I said, you don't even have to hunt to find a new love in archery. A lot of fun, as you could tell. Hunter and I might be back. They have some leagues you can try out. Also, we're trying to figure out exactly what kind of dinosaur that is, so a little more research to be done on that part. Hey, coming up, I'm going to be dancing with a ballet master. Stick around to watch our blindfold with the Minnesota Ballet. A lot of fun next here on Northern Lights.
Hi, Ryan.
Are we doing ballet?
We're gonna do some dancing.
Are we at the depot?
We are at the depot. Yes.
wow.
This is Carl.
Hi, Carl. Yeah, we met before.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Carl. How you doing? Jennifer, nice to meet you.
Jennifer, yes. Hi, Jennifer. How you doing?
All right.
So unfortunately, you're all warmed up, right?
Yes, I'm all set now.
Let's go to the other side of the
Go.
bar, so we'll 2 hands
Okay.
for stability. And in first position, which is, of course, the heels together, and you might know that because you've
been a
taken
long-
a little ballet.
Been a long time.
So we'll do 2 pliés, so we'll bend
Okay.
our knees and turn them out. So we're trying to get the knees to look over the pinky toes, not inside the big toes. Plié 2, and then stretch, and 2.
Not as easy as it once was.
Again, reach it out to allongé, so it's not quite straight, but it's stretching out, and then rounding in 5th. And come right inside just as much as you're comfortable.
The thing I always struggled with, which is going to be struggling today, is like make it look easy. And my face is always like, not so pretty. Yeah, but
It's all part of the performance.
I'll try to look pretty today.
Okay.
Or try to look like it's easy. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do it together. We're in
Let's
this
do it.
together.
All right.
Okay.
I'm glad I dressed it appropriately, Hunter.
You look very ballet.
You do.
It is like you can have the uniform.
Perfect.
All right, welcome to my performance.
Yes. Your debut.
Have you had a lot of performances in here then?
We do, yeah. We have our upcoming show, which is an Edgar Allan Poe series. Sometimes that scary stuff is so close to you, I think that the audience gets a little scared. Thrilled, I'll say thrilled.
Watching my dancing will be scary.
How do you feel stretch-wise?
Great.
You do?
Stuck.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Work, hip, work. That's always hard, is like to make it look like it's effortless. Effortless.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I like spinning a lot.
In ballet class, you liked turning and pirouettes?
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily good at them, but
It is.
I thought the jumping, you're like, I'm tired of jumping.
It's part of the reason why I wanted to be in this space is we're going to be doing Poe at the end of the month. And that's a really spooky, scary time, and it's a lot of fun. We use the space. We actually use the I-beams to help with the sound. So the dancers are almost literally right on top of the audience members here. It's great. It's a great show. And of course, we have Nutcracker, which I really enjoy doing. But it's always fun and exciting for the holidays.
Turn the knees to the sides. Yeah. That was excellent.
Hey, all right.
Good job. Remember pirouettes from 4th?
Yep.
And then you'll turn from there to closing 5th. That's it.
Great.
How do you know all this already? That's just.
Because he's a former dancer. And then to the left, which sometimes we call the suicide. Because it's the harder side for most people, right?
Yeah.
Releve there. Yeah, and pirouette that way. Oh, and maybe you're lucky.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
My left turns were never that good.
Dancer too?
Yeah, I danced for 12 years.
You did.
Yeah.
Get Shania in here.
The
whole team relevated.
It's going to be a mixed repertoire, so it'll be smaller pieces, but it'll be anchored with a ballet that we both dance called Harvest Moon, and it's all to Glenn Miller music. So it's set in 1942. It's 3 servicemen on their last night out on the town before they ship out, and it's a fantastic time. Lots of swing dancing, yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to try to pull the community in, hopefully get some community members involved in that production as well.
Jump 5th, and then we'll go to the right here. We'll go tombe, pas de bourrée, piqué arabesque, close front.
Piqué pas de bourrée. Name of a famous dancer.
Somewhere, I'm sure. The curtain's already open, the lights are up, ready for the show.
We're going to do a dance camp for children, so it's going to be geared towards every kid. You've never done a tendu or a plie, it doesn't matter. We want you to come in and experience the joy of moving, because that's what we're supposed to do as humans, is move around and dance to music. We're going to finish our company season with Romeo and Juliet, which we're super excited about.
If we have an audience, right, so we'll step to the right and we'll say thank you to everyone over there.
Thank you.
And then pull the foot. So for gentlemen, you'll pull the feet together. And it's kind of like one foot is flat, one is bending point. And then we'll both take the left arm up, and you'll bow in all curtsies. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh,
and then we can do one. You can put your toes down.
toe down.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Bye, folks. Have a lovely day. I think the thing with ballet is, I mean, with most things, it's such a mental thing. Get over those mental hurdles, because you're capable of all these great things. Your mind sometimes prevents you from doing it. I like the challenge of trying to get everything on the beat, and where so it's flowing, but it's very particular in how you have to look. And,
It kind of gets in there too. It's a nice expression of your whatever is pent up inside you, and you get to move to the beat and work it out.
I was smiling up there.
Well done.
Oh, good job.
Of course Ryan's good at this. Why wouldn't he be good at this? Yes.
You did really well.
I loved ballet. I think
Welcome back, everybody. A lot of fun dancing with the Minnesota Ballet. And to Hunter out there, I took ballet in college, so when he says he's surprised that I'm good at it, I did it for school. So it makes sense. It makes sense why I enjoyed it so much. But a big thanks to Jennifer and Carl with the Minnesota Ballet for letting me dance with them at the Duluth Depot. And guess what? This Thursday for Halloween night, they're going to have that final performance of their latest production, Poe the Ballet. You can find that at 7 o'clock. You can also find those tickets over at minnesotaballet.org. And as you heard me briefly say there during the story, ballet is so challenging, but it's also so beautiful. And so when those two things, line up together, it truly is something special. Well, for those who didn't know, I've been away for 2 weeks on these past 2 weeks because I got to go on my first ever cruise. Banked a lot of that PTO to use for that 10-day adventure, leaving the port near Rome, Italy, going off to Turkey, Greece, and other great spots across Italy. Been a lot of traveling over these past number of days. I am so happy to have a break from so much walking, so much public transportation, but it's really hard to describe how amazing our time was. I got to go with my girlfriend as well as her father, and we saw so many wonderful places, so I thought I would share those with you. We just went under, I believe, 10 different cities, and I thought I should share my top 3 with you also. As for my number 3, I'm going to say Rome, Italy was one of my favorite spots. Rome has some of the most amazing architecture I have ever seen. Obviously, you have the Coliseum, truly astounding. We got to take a bus tour, kind of one of those hop-on, hop-off tours around Rome. Got to see some other great spots. We didn't go inside, but we got to look on the outside of the Vatican City. And another spot that may have been my favorite was the Trevi Fountain. If you ever have the chance to go to Rome, be sure to check out the Trevi Fountain. There were so many people there, and most of the things we witnessed were immensely beautiful and just things that just took your breath away. And also, I got to order what was likely the best carbonara I've ever had. And the other thing, too, about Rome, it is so busy. You got mopeds, you got little cars, everybody just in and out of traffic. The language is beautiful, and so many people just, I think the American in me want to do, hustle and bustle and take things quickly. And Rome's traffic might do that, but I feel like with most of Europe too, everybody's kind of at a slower pace, which is super nice. Well, let's get to number 2. It was almost my number 1. We have Santorini, Greece. From my understanding, Santorini rests on the side of a volcanic crater, and from the bottom looking up, you got 3 ways to get up from your cruise ship. We took a water taxi to the shore. You could either wait for a cable car, you could take a donkey up those steps, or you could decide to walk all 580 plus of those yourself. And we decided to walk, which may have been a bad choice for all the other adventuring we did. The shopping, the sights, amazing in Santorini. Not many times you get to enjoy a glass of wine on the edge of a cliff overlooking such beautiful scenery. So if you ever have the chance to go out to Greece, Greece has so many amazing islands out there. And the best thing about cruising out there was you got to see each one, or not each one, but most of those as you're cruising by. And if you don't believe me about the donkeys, we do have video footage of those donkeys as they travel down those steps. You can see one of those steps quite long, quite steep, and not exactly the steps you see on the stair climber at the gym. But those donkeys were truly impressive. It would have been fun to take one. I decided not to. And coming in at number 1, my favorite spot on the entire trip, Pompeii, not too far from Naples and the Amalfi Coast. Most of these places are incredibly hard to describe to others, some for their beauty and history, but Pompeii exceeded all of my expectations. If you're going anywhere in Italy, I would highly recommend going to Pompeii. It's just amazing being there in a spot of such tragedy, but also seeing how well preserved it is. So if you're in Italy, you got to head out to Pompeii. And I got to enjoy some great food while I was there quickly. Greek and turkey Doritos might be better than American Doritos, which says a lot. Oregano chips. I also had some Turkish liquor and some Greek ouzo. It was a good time. We'll catch you coming up after the break here on Northern Life. Welcome back, everybody. Our executive producer, Ben, is also in studio. He may have informed me that they were mules in Santorini. I was told donkeys. I'll have to do some research on that. They look like they could be either. Well, coming up tomorrow here on Northern Life, Rachel Hackbarth is going to introduce us to a can of carpet cleaner that costs about $20, but promises to work harder in order to remove stains so you don't have to. We're going to be the judge of that tomorrow for this week's Does It Work? Hopefully Hunter is going to be back in studio joining us. And I'm sure you might think I'm crazy to say I'm happy to be back at work, and that's because we did so much walking on that big cruise. And before we go today, I wanted to share a brief look at the steps I took. And since we save money by walking and taking public transportation, we average about 15,000 steps a day. So if you are taking a cruise and maybe you don't walk so well, be sure to arrange travel ideas with your cruise line because my feet and my thighs currently in pain. Also, before we say goodbye, I got to show you some amazing video that was brought to me by my mother, texted me the other day. She got to witness a dog owner taking their pet out on the road, putting them in the sidecar of their motorcycle. Truly something you don't see every day, and thought it was way too funny. I couldn't not share it with you all from my home down in Maple Grove. Well, thank you so much for joining us. A big congrats to Briggs again on her baby boy. You all mean the world to us, and thanks for spending your Northern Life with me and the team here. Have a great Tuesday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.